What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. So, I am extremely disappointed from Konami. Right now, they released this new structure deck EX called Spellbound Silence, and this thing just released. I talked about it in a video previously, and it has some really cool cards added into it. So, as you guys can see, the details, the structure deck EX has been added to the shop for all duelists who aim to the top. A new series of structure decks is here. Your first purchase will be available at a discounted price. Sounds all good for now. We checked the details on this. It comes with 2 new cards. The Silent Magician, not the level 4 or 8. It's a brand new Silent Magician. This card's really good, I believe. We also have Gold Sarcophagus, another card that's really good. These are both URs. Comes with Silent Magician level 8, which is cool. It's a card already into the game. But it's, re-released in the structure deck. Not that big of a deal, to be honest. And, yeah, so let me just tell you guys, to anybody that is just unaware, how structure decks are normally been released, okay? So, this is a whole new structure deck. It's an EX structure deck. Never been before, but how previous structure decks worked, as you guys can see right here, all these structure decks, the normal ones, how they were originally, released is if you wanted to purchase, these structure decks, you can purchase them for free for 500 gems. Now, I can't show you that right now because I purchased every single one of these structure decks for 500 gems. But, after you purchase them for 500 gems, then you can only spend money on them. That's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. I think that's a really good format. You got to remember, too, Konami is a business at heart, and they're here to make money. I completely understand that. 100%. I like the system, too, because what I really love about Duel Links, what I really love about this game is how it is friendly to the free-to-play players. The free-to-play players can get their way to King of Games, build a competitive deck without spending any money. And I feel like that builds trust to the players, and eventually when these free-to-play players, after they've been playing the game all the time, maybe when they start getting, income easily and start feel like they can spend money into the game, they're going to feel fine with spending money into the game because they already know that they support the free-to-play players. They already know that they support them, the free-to-play players, and then eventually they're going to want to spend money on this. I feel like it's a great system, and I'm perfectly down for it. So, with the, with the structure decks, they only come with, 1 copy of certain cards, and if you want to get more copies of it, you can spend money into it, but you don't need this the structure deck to rise to the top, what I'm saying. Same thing with, the boxes in the game, okay? With the boxes in the game, you can get 3 copies of all these cards if you really wanted to, free to play only. You have to work hard and grind the game a ton, but you can still do it. And I love that about this game. And I love that, just really love that about this game, you know what I'm saying? But this new Spellbound Silence EX structure deck is ridiculous, okay? So, you cannot purchase this structure deck for free. You just can't. You can't purchase structure deck for free, okay? And I feel like that is ridiculous, okay? I feel like that is ridiculous because, like I said, I love the fact about this game, how it supports the free-to-play players. And at the same time, it's going to be hard for the free-to-play players to reach to the top, but they still can do it. And I just, you need to build trust with your game, with your players. That's what I believe, at least. And I don't know, I think it's just ridiculous how you can't spend gems to get at least 1 copy of this structure deck, okay? I feel like that's ridiculous. Now, of course, you can get all these cards, all these cards right here that I'm going through right now. They're all available from a box, okay? They're all available from previous boxes. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. I like that. But the issue is that the Silent Magician card and this Golden Sarcophagus card seem pretty good, okay? Golden Sarcophagus, you can banish a card from your deck face up during your second standby phase of this card's activation. You can add that card to your hand. You're searching for any card from your deck. Now, you do have to wait 2 turns, but you still are searching for any card in your deck. That's pretty good. And then Silent Magician, this one, okay? It's a 4-star spellcaster, cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned from your hand by tributing a spellcaster monster, cannot be special summoned by otherwise. This card gains 500 attack for each card in your hand. Once per turn, your player's turn, when a spell card is activated, you can negate the activation if this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card is in its owner control, is destroyed by opponent's card effect. You can special summon a Silent Magician monster from your hand or deck, except Silent Magician during summoning conditions. Wow! This card is really good, and I just think it's ridiculous that it's locked only by a paywall. You can't get 1 copy of this card for free whatsoever. It is locked behind a paywall. I don't think that's healthy for the game. And I'm going to be real here, okay? I don't feel like these 2 cards are going to shake up the meta too much, okay? I don't think they will be, okay? They're not going to break the game. Free-to-play players will still rise to the top. But I just feel like this is an extremely bad foreshadowing in the future, just in case this structure deck will do well, which I believe it will be. I feel like the structure deck will sell well. in the future, Konami's going to probably do more structure deck EXs in the future, and there might be a chance where they really slip up. They're already slipping up right now, but they're going to really slip up in the future and make it to where like there's going to be a broken card in this, one of these EX structure decks, and players that are free to play are going to have an immediate disadvantage because possibly that, one of the cards from a future structure deck EX is going to break the game. It's going to break the game, okay? I don't know. This is an extremely bad foreshadowing to the future. This thing's going to sell well too, because like I said, Silent Magician's going to work really well, especially in a Spellbook deck. If you're a free-to-play Spellbook player, you might be in a disadvantage if you're going against a pay-to-win, or not a pay-to-win, but a pay-to-play player that purchased 3 copies of the Spellbook Silence structure deck and are running Silent Magician, because to be honest, it's easy to summon the Silent Magician, okay? They can, they can summon, that blue boy. Let's just go find a specific name real quick. They're going to go summon your boy over here, the Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. They're going to summon him, do all that shenanigans. You know how, if you're a Spellbook player, you know what they're going to do. They're going to sack off your blue boy to go into the Silent Magician. If they get this out first turn, remember this effect. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a spell card is activated, you can negate the activation. In a Spellbook Mirror match, if they pull that off on you, that's going to suck. Especially if you're a free-to-play Spellbook player, where you can't even do that to them at all. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. And like I said, if this does well, which it most likely will do, maybe in the future they're going to release, structure deck EXs that are going to have even more broken cards in multiple decks. And I feel like that is just ridiculous, dude. I don't like this at all. I respect, like I said, Konami's a company. I respect that. But I feel like if they want to hold on to their players, especially the free-to-play players and some of the pay-to-play players, they really need to have anything in this game that they add attainable in some way free-to-play, okay? The old system of the structure deck, I feel like it works fine. This new system, I'm extremely afraid on how it's going to work in the future, to be honest. I mean, hopefully I kind of conveyed what I want to say about this. I've never done a rant video like this, but I feel like this really needs to be said, just said about this. I think this is ridiculous. And I guess another point too, what really sucks too, just another kick to the pay-to-play players, is that, for the people that are going to spend $18 to get 3 copies of Golden Star copies of Silent Magician, they already have 3 copies of Silent Magician level 8, Magical Centaur, and this other card right here. I'm not going to even go into pronouncing. They already have 3 copies of this card because, they paid money to get those cards already, and now they're going to pay even more money to get 3 more copies of it. It's ridiculous. I don't like this system, and the worst part is it's going to work, and I might even do it too, because I think the Spellbook Silent Magician deck is going to work really well, and I might, pay for it. So it's going to work, but at the same time, I feel like it's not a good thing in the future. I don't really know what else to say on this, to be honest. I feel like this is a bad thing and a bad foreshadowing for the future. I wish they just kept it like this, where you can spend 500 gems to get a free copy of the structure deck. But no, you cannot do that. That's going to do it for me, though, guys. Thank you guys for watching today's Duel Links video. I know this is not as hyped and, silly as some of my previous videos, but I know I'm not going to be the only one that's going to be talking about this, but I think I just need to get my mind on this and just rant it out of my system. Just get it over with. Thank you guys for watching today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and I'll go see you guys in the next video. Peace out.